Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley and it's so lovely to see you today. In today's video we are going to be spending a whole week together as I try and navigate chronic illnesses and being a witch, just like Minnie Mouse. So grab that cup of tea, let's get to it. So my darlings, it is actually Tuesday today. Yes, I'm starting the video on Tuesday and this is for a very good reason. It's because yesterday I had a really bad headache. I woke up with the headache, but it kind of turned into a little bit of a migraine, and today I feel hungover, hence the pale visage, although I usually have a pale face. So can you really tell? But I feel like you can really tell, and I've got big bags under my eyes. I had a good night's sleep, but being in pain all day with my head just always makes me feel a bit yucky. I woke up feeling really sick as well, so that's fun. So we're just taking it nice and gentle today. That is my plan. I do need to spend some time here in the witchy room. I need to update everybody's offerings, and I've also got some bits and bobs that I need to get done, or rather would like to get done. And that's about it in here. I'm not going to be spending a lot of time in here just because of the time. Like, I had a really long morning just resting and watching videos and just trying to like wake up. So now I'm awake, now I'm here, now I feel more alive. We're going to get to things. What I did want to do today was definitely talk about how the day after a migraine is just as tough as the day of the migraine in a lot of ways, because people think, oh, you're feeling better today, you must be able to just carry on as normal. But you have, like, I call it a migraine hangover. If you have chronic migraines, let me know what you call it. I call it a hangover because that's how it feels to me. It feels very much hangover-ish. My head feels woolly and I can't think what I want to say very easily, and I feel really out of it, very disassociated. So today I plan to not do a hell of a lot. Right now I just want to spend a bit of time in my altar room. I'm not going to record myself. If you would like to see what my daily witchcraft is, I did do that in episode 1, so I'll leave a link to that video down below if you've not yet seen it. But yeah, let's get on with the day, shall we? Because honestly, it's taken a lot for me to not go next door, get into bed and go back to sleep. Wish me luck. And spoons, send spoons. Oh, and I completely forgot, it's October, the best month of the year. I wait all year for October. I love the spookiness, I love the vibes, I get all my spooky outfits out. So yeah, happy October if you also love October, if you also love Halloweeny time. We'll definitely be decorating the house. So let's get on with it.
I just can't.
How can your mum still make it?
Hello friends, welcome to Thursday. Wow, I've just got out of the shower and I've put some washing on, so that should be done by the time I've finished here in my witchy space. Today, as always, Thursdays are a bit of a crazy day, just generally because I need to like kind of conserve my energy for going out tonight role playing, but also because I need to be careful just in general of my health, because otherwise I'll spike up and I'll get sick. So I have to be really, really careful. And Thursdays is a day where I want to get things done, but at the same time, things don't get done. Oh, my hair. I hate my hair longer. I really don't like it because it starts doing this. Everyone else's hair do this. I want it to go under, but nothing I do will make it go under. And then I don't know what to do with it. Also, I'm going to a convention in a couple of weeks, well, in a few weeks. It's the weekend that goes into November. And I'm dressing up like Red Riding Hood. And I'm also like doing a female cosplay of Captain Hook. So those are my two costumes. It's a Once Upon a Time convention. So I've got my costumes are basically done. They're just things that I already own. So I'm quite excited for that. But yeah, today my plan is I've had a shower, put some washing on. Now I'm going to have a little bit of God time. It's just going to be my general daily stuff. And then I think I'm just going to go on my laptop and kind of do some writing and just kind of chill out for the afternoon. And then I'm going out role playing this evening. That's my plan. I'm usually late in bed when I come home. Like, I don't want to go straight to bed. And so I end up going to bed late. Where is the camera on this? Oh, it's there. I always forget. One day my dream is to buy a camera, and it's a specific vlogging camera. It's my dream to own one. It's like this little tiny thing, but it does really good stuff. I'll leave a link to it down below. I'm not asking anyone to buy it for me. That is not my dream. I'm basically saving up the money from my Patreon and Ko-fi so that I can one day buy this camera. That is my goal in life, to own that camera, because using your phone, although it's inconspicuous, you don't have the greatest quality. It's not made for content creation, and then I have to upload it into the cloud. I have to upload it into the cloud, and then I have to download it onto my computer, and it just takes so much time. Whereas if I had like a proper camera, I could just record onto the little card thing, SD cards, and then just put it in the computer and edit. Be a lot easier. And also just, I think the quality would be a lot better. But I'm quite happy with my little camera for now, my little phone. I'm just so lucky to have a camera with a phone, I'm just so lucky to have a phone with a camera on it, so I'm very grateful for what I have. Let's get to it, and I shall see you anon. Look at the camera! Goodness me! And just like that, Friday's over with. Today has been a blur. I lay in bed and I watched Once Upon a Time, which is one of my favourite TV shows. Twiggy was in bed with me a lot of the day. We just kind of napped and watched Once Upon a Time, because what else can you do when you're full of fatigue? I find days like this extremely frustrating. I need to get things done. I like doing things, and I'm trapped in this body that can't. And I wish I could express to you how frustrating it is. But with these videos, I hope to show that somebody could be disabled, but they want so much more for their lives. We all want more than to just be in the house all the time. We want more than to not be able to work. We want more from life. Like, if I could work, we wouldn't have to worry about money, and that is something that I would love. It's why I started this YouTube channel, was because I wanted to make some extra money to contribute. I wanted to be able to pay taxes like that. I would love to be able to pay taxes. I don't understand rich people who don't pay tax and who don't want to pay tax. Like, that's how we support one another. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day. I want to show that days like this are why I cannot work, because I don't know when days like this are going to come up. And if I did work full time, I would be like this all the time. And my ME and my other illnesses would get to a point where I could be hospitalised, I could die. People die of just ME. It's very frustrating to try and explain that when at the same time we have a government that's trying to sell this idea that people on benefits are just scroungers and they're pushing for us to go to work. And I hope you, by watching these videos, see many people with chronic illnesses do work. They work well. But I personally couldn't work. And there are many people out there who are in the same situation as me, that they struggle to do everyday things. Like today, my husband had to help me walk to the bathroom, which is just across the hallway. He had to literally hold my hands and help me as I walked like a drunken person across the hallway. Really struggled to be able to chew and to eat today. I was so fatigued and I just lay in bed all day. I got up this evening for a little bit and then I'm just coming back to bed. And so I'm going to go to sleep. Oh, Twiggy's moved. Look at him. He's like, Mummy, stop talking to all of those people and come and get into bed. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I really hope that you have enjoyed spending this week with me this week. Being a disabled witch is not easy, and I know a lot of my subscribers are disabled witches. So I hope that this just shows you a little window into my world, and I hope that it helps broaden your horizons a bit. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to head down below, leave it a cheeky like, leave it a comment. It helps me to know and the YouTubiverse to know that you enjoyed it. It will get spread out just a little bit more and it will help me so much to grow this channel. Also, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here on Mondays and Fridays. Just depends what's going on in my life and what my health is like, but I try my very best to be here with you every week, at least once. I was doing so well for a moment, then my brain just stuttered. Anyway, I hope you had a lovely, lovely, magical week, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.